Your college life might be coming to an end, but your dating life is just beginning. Hey, welcome to Online for Love, your #1 resource for dating by the numbers. Today we're going to be talking about the top differences that happen in your dating life after you leave college. Before we dive into this though, you should definitely make sure to check out our free online dating opener formula. So this is actually going to triple your response rates just from your first message alone. It can be used for any dating site or dating app. It's completely free. So don't forget to download that. That's going to be linked above me and in the description down below. This is going to help you out as you leave college as well in the dating sphere. Also, do not forget to check out our free online dating app quiz. This will also really help you out because this will tell you what is the perfect online dating site or dating app for you. So make sure to go click the link above me or found in the description down below to take the quiz. Then comment back here and comment below what your results are because we would love to know. Alright, so you're done with college, but you are not done with dating by a long shot. So life and love changes significantly the older that you get, and when you're out of college you get to start all over in a new type of dating world. So let's go over some of these top changes, starting with the first major change that you encounter after leaving college when it comes to the dating sphere, and that is that your dating pool becomes much bigger. You are no longer a big fish in a small pond, you are a small fish in a large pond. So when you were in college, of course, you have your classmates, the people that you see every day, the people in maybe your major or just your building, maybe the dorm mates that you have. All of a sudden, all of those people are, scattered back to their homes or starting different lives and their own jobs, and you are now faced with the fact that everyone is just up for fair game. Anyone could be your next potential match. In a way, this can actually make things a little bit more difficult if you're not used to it, because when you're in college and you do have those same sort of group of people, or at least very similar people, right? You're in a building where a lot of people are the same age as you, maybe if they're in the same major, same interest as you, and you sort of have your set options here. The advantages to having a bigger dating pool are obviously you have way more choice now, but the disadvantages is that it might have actually been easier for you to find dates or love within the confines of the people who are available in your college. You already have a lot of things in common with them. You're around the same age, possibly same major, live in the same area, etc. There's so many similarities you have in common, and the atmosphere is sort of ripe and prime for dating. So it might be easy to date in college, but all of a sudden you have the burden of choice. On the other hand, this is really nice because you get to actually start over with a bunch of people who don't know who you are, who have no notion of who you were in your past or anything you've done. You can just be a new person. When you are dating within college, a lot of people already know you, and a lot of people actually know you from like high school, from when you were a kid. So it's kind of nice to enter the adult world and just be a new person as well. But it does make things a bit more difficult because when you were in college, you had people in your classroom, people in, study hall, and in different groups, activities, sports, etc. And now, without being surrounded by those people all the time, those similar people, it is quite difficult to meet people organically because it's not like you're forced to be there together. So this is the first time in your life where you're not literally forced to be with people. So it can be a bit difficult to transition into striking up conversations with people who could just leave out the door any second. If you're enjoying this video so far, please make sure to give it a like and subscribe. So it really helps us out when you give our videos a thumbs up, because that shows YouTube that people are enjoying our content. So then YouTube pushes our videos out for more people to see. So we would really appreciate your thumbs up and your subscriptions. So the next big change about dating after college is that dating actually requires more effort now. So sort of touching on the last thing we talked about, when you were in college, it's easier to meet people because of your classes, study groups, sports, etc. And it doesn't take as much effort to formally introduce yourself, to talk to someone for the first time. You have tons of built-in excuses to talk to somebody. Could be at parties, or it could be asking about homework questions. There are lots of ways to just get in the door and start talking to someone who you are interested in. When you leave that college atmosphere, well, first off, you have less excuses to talk to somebody, and it does become a bit more daunting. You have to actually put in effort where before that much effort wasn't necessarily required. When you want to talk to somebody or ask a girl out or something, you have to go up to her in public or shoot off a message and really put yourself out there in a way that you really probably haven't had to do before. After college, it's your responsibility to create the opportunities in order to meet people, or at least actively seek them out and go to singles events or places where there will be a lot of people who are looking to meet someone new. It does become a lot more based off of what effort that you are putting in rather than chance. No longer are you probably going to meet someone at a random college party or on your same floor or anything like that. Those circumstances become fewer and further between. If you are moving from college into a work environment, you will be around colleagues and things, but it won't necessarily ever really be the same as it was in college. First off, a lot of your colleagues, they're not guaranteed to be the same age as you or be interested in the same things as you, etc. Aside from that, it is definitely way more frowned upon to fraternize with your colleagues. Also, you probably will have way less colleagues than fellow students at school, so it's really just apples to oranges. It's not the same. Question of the day: what did dating used to look like for you, and what does it look like now? There's a broad scope of people who might be in this audience. I'm not sure if everyone has gone to college or what age everybody is. So yeah, that's the question. What did dating used to look like for you versus what does it look like now? How has it evolved as you've gotten older? Leave your comments down below. We'd love to hear from you. The next thing that changes about dating after college is that communication gets better. So when you were in college, it seems that a lot of the time you're still stuck in the same sort of high school mindset. Not that your growth is stunted or anything like that, but it is difficult to get out of that mentality. Things are definitely still centered around socially based activities, popularity, friend groups, etc. And relationships are not necessarily known for being the most mature, but when you get out of college and you're starting your real adult life, everything has to sort of change and mature very quickly, and that includes your relationships and your communication styles. A lot of things can be left unsaid when you are a student and you're going to college with other people who understand your life, your classes, maybe some basics about you because they've seen you around. But when you're starting a new relationship as an adult out of college, those things are not known. You have to communicate what you're doing every day, your style of talking, your style of dating, your love language, all of these things that you might not have had to necessarily disclose before. Maybe you were too busy as a student to even really focus on your dating life much, but as an adult, you have to put more effort in, and that includes your communication. There's generally more of a sense of this is my partner for a very long period of time versus will this just dissipate after graduation. Whether you're in college or out of college, what you always need to do in order to be successful with your online dating is to send a great opener line. Luckily for you, we have a free download of our secret online dating opener formula. This is going to triple your success rates when it comes to getting replies from your first messages sent to women online on any dating site or dating app. So do not forget to download that formula. That's going to be linked above me and in the description down below. The fourth thing that changes about dating when you leave college is that everything seems a bit more serious. So when you're in the midst of college, sometimes it can seem like you're never sure if your relationship is going to last past graduation day. Everything is in sort of its own bubble, a student bubble. Going to school and focusing on your studies and the people immediately around you, your friends, your dorm mates, all these things, it does tend to make your relationships seem less important and maybe less serious. But as you leave college, you realize that when you're getting into a relationship with other adults, they do tend to lean towards more serious, or at least they're taken more seriously. It's not going to be a time where you feel like you're wondering whether or not they're going to end things soon because of changing majors or changing colleges or ending college. Things will be serious until further notice if that is what you're looking for. So everything becomes a bit more real. If you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe. And now the last thing that changes about dating after college is it feels more formal. So when you're in college, hanging out in somebody's dorm room, maybe watching TV or playing card games could count as a sort of date. But as you get older, less and less of that really counts as going out for the first time or counts as a date. Things do get more formal because you have to, formally set things up. It's not like you can just walk across the hall to someone's room. You have to set up a time and date and figure out where to go. And, the more important you see the date, the fancier the occasion will end up being. Maybe you'll go for coffee, maybe you'll go for a fancy dinner, maybe you'll go out to the movies or to the beach or something, but everything is just a bit more thought out and definitely more formal. This also includes dress, because obviously college kids do tend to wear a lot of sweatpants and things that are very comfy and loose, and when you are out of college, you do need to wear regular adult outfits, although you could wear sweats as well, whatever you want to do, but in general you do tend to wear nicer outfits to your date, and just everything has a layer of adultness on it that it didn't have when you were in college. But that's going to just about wrap up this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Do not forget to check out our free online dating opener formula that's going to be linked above me and in the description down below. Don't forget to download that to get 3 times your success rate when it comes to sending opening lines on dating sites and getting lots of replies back from women. Also, do not forget to check out our free online dating app quiz. This is going to pair you with your perfect online dating site or dating app. It's quick, fun, easy, totally free. So do not forget to check that out. Link is above me and in the description down below. Also, do not forget to answer the question of the day. How has dating changed for you from when you were younger to now? What has evolved? Leave your comments, opinions, experiences, questions, everything down below. We love to hear from you. Also, do not forget to check out some of our other videos popping up on either side of me now that you're just about done with this one. And thank you so much for watching this video. That's going to just about wrap it up. Please leave a like if you liked it and subscribe if you loved it. And hopefully we'll see you here again at Online for Love. Thanks, bye!